Ooh, yes, Brock Lesnar. I should have changed the theme song to the Brock Lesnar theme song.
Holy shit! God of War coming out early. Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, definitely, yeah. Wrestling. No.
Yeah, ooh, shit. Yo, WWE 2K18 coming out.
You know, I wonder, like, what's going to happen where finally we get to see a wrestling game at E3 for once. Like, I really want that shit to happen one time. But maybe it's just not worth it. Does it happen, or am I wrong? I think it happens.
I mean, you normally don't see like Madden or anything, do you?
Well, they did do the storyline thing. Apparently, it's like the new Madden is gonna be like Moonlight.
Yeah, you know that is kind of revolutionary in that aspect because that's like the first ever like I think there's like a career or story mode in a Madden game.
True. I mean, they did it with NBA, but you know, I don't know. Fuck wrestling. Like,
yeah.
No, because that's the thing, dude. Like, tonight, I'm going to be completely honest, dude. I missed a few things because the whole E3 thing. And I think WWE knew that people were going to be missing WWE because right away they got Brock Lesnar out there. Like, no, motherfuckers, you tune into this shit ASAP. Did you see the little post that came out that was telling people to tune in?
Man, that was perfect, too, because fucking Lesnar, they brought him out at the start of the show, and the Sony conference started at 9. I'm like, y'all motherfuckers are genius at that point, man.
Well, see, here's the thing, though. Like, because for me, I feel like, man, this would have been a great build-up. Like, imagine that shit all night. Like, Brock Lesnar's going to be, oh, shit. Brock Lesnar's going to be out here sometime, you know. Like, imagine that all night, and then, you know, we get to see it. And this was just kind of out of nowhere.
No, it didn't bother me because they did say last week that at the start of the show, they were going to bring out Lesnar.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Yeah, so even like earlier on, I got the notification saying Brock Lesnar will kick off Monday Night Raw tonight or some shit. I was like, so they were already letting us know in advance that, oh, he's the beginning.
Yeah, which is good because I don't think we'd be watching the show past that point because the shit was just, you know, ridiculous. And I want to ask you this too, man. Like, do you feel like this whole brawl that we had today or tonight was better than the Brock Lesnar versus Undertaker brawl that happened a few years ago?
Hell no. Wait a minute. Hold on. Because that shit went on for like 20, 30 minutes.
And backstage. And they were talking shit to each other.
Now, I'm glad you brought that shit up because I was thinking about that the entire time. I'm like, yo, are we really going to get something like that shit right now with Samoa Joe and Brock Lesnar? And then obviously in like, you know, WWE fashion, they're going to get like one of the fucking suits to bring out. Like, come on, stop the motherfuckers, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, Angle, get your bald ass back inside. And then by that time, it was already too late.
Yeah, because this is what happened tonight. And I mean, I hate when they get a bunch of wrestlers who are all in storylines together that they shouldn't be teaming up together. And they're all out there. It just ruins the storyline, ruins the whole aspect of like these guys are in the middle of feuds. They're supposed to be fucking serious.
Yeah, and
yeah,
another thing, I'm like, I did not even expect the brawl to happen because I was expecting one of them in their like, you know, heelish fashion to like do that whole face-off thing and
they back off like, oh, I'll see.
And then they back off, exactly. And then like that one part where Samoa Joe was actually getting into the ring. I'm like, is he gonna pull the whole half in, half out type of bullshit? Because that's gonna be some bullshit. But I did not expect them to actually start brawling. And by the time they finished brawling, I'm like, fuck, I wanted more. I was like, wait a minute, hold on. No, I don't want more. Tease me with this shit. I'm like, okay, I'll take it. I was like, I'm fine. I'm like, okay.
So you're completely sold now. Like, this is a match that you are really fucking straight up looking forward to now. Like, officially, boom, done, you're sold.
Yeah, well, I was sold on it from the get-go, only because it's fucking Lesnar, and now they're throwing in Joe. Like, and as it showed today, this is the amount of fucks that Joe has right now. So I'm like, okay, you know, like when he shoved him with his fucking shoulder, I'm like, how the fuck did you do that?
Yeah. Like, no, seriously. No, it was.
And the brawl tonight, I'm like, fuck it, they got me. I was like, I can't wait for this. Even though it's going to be like 5-10 minute long match, but.
Probably. I mean, but then again, like Bill Goldberg had a very, very short match too, and the shit was badass. But here's one thing I want to bring up really quick too, and you can see it right here. Spoiler alert on the topics. But yo, man, I mean, and this what I'm about to show over here is actually from last week, because they haven't uploaded a video on the WWE channel from tonight. But man, we saw some pretty good swerve shit going on. I could have sworn Big Show was gonna be, you know, turning heel and choke slamming, you know, Enzo or something. I don't know who attacked Big Cass at this point. I'm like legitimately interested. Like, what about you, man? Like, is this getting you? Or?
Yes. You know what? I'm like, just fucking reveal it already.
Like,
Bro,
why? Like,
because
is it boring to you, or?
it's not that it's boring. I'm like, dude, it's every fucking week. Like, it's been going on for like what, 4 or 5 weeks already.
True. Probably
Like,
longer, actually.
maybe I don't even recall. Since around Payback.
No, because here's the thing. Enzo has constantly been injured. Whether it was this storyline or the one with Rusev or whatever, for some reason we've had basically months and months of Enzo just being injured for stupid, miraculous, fucking various reasons. And when we keep seeing him like injured at this point, I'm almost like, dude, is he still trying to like do storylines because of his injury, or is this like a storyline now? Or do they have a plan? Or are they doing this to like hold off because he can't wrestle? What the fuck? What's going on?
Yeah, at this point, like it's just weird. But in my mind, I'm like, just who the fuck is attacking these guys already? You know what I mean? Like everybody. The funny thing is, I just thought about it. I'm like, everybody's like, man, it's the fucking Revival. But then I'm saying to myself, I was like, what if it's not? You know?
Which would be silly and stupid. But then again, it would be like, okay, you know what? This is something
like,
predictability.
I was like, wait a minute, they just swerved us.
Yeah, I mean, it swerved me twice tonight. I was like, okay, this is where Big Cass is gonna like not do the tagging. We've seen this 100 times. Nope, they didn't do that. I'm like, okay, well, this is where Big Cass is injured and Enzo's a bad guy, and Big Cass has a hot tag and beats everybody out because Big Cass is still awesome when he's injured. They didn't do that either. Then I'm like, okay, Big Show. This is where Big Show is going to chokeslam Enzo. I'm like, okay, now they're making it last time. Maybe Big Show is going to hug him and then turn on Big Cass. They swerved me 4 times, and I'm like, I'm not complaining. I'm just kind of like, okay, now fuck y'all. Like I'm begrudgingly, excited about what's going to happen now.
It was like the first 2 times, y'all got me. I'm like, all right, y'all gonna pick a fucking side now?
Yeah.
It's like one of those things, right?
Exactly. And I mean, it's cool and it's doing things, for the tag team thing, whatever. Like, at least there's a storyline that doesn't have to. Because here's another thing, too. I like how the storylines between those two. Because if it was like a tag team versus tag team thing, like what's going on with the Hardys and Sheamus, etc., I'd be a little bit irritated because I'm sick of Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows doing the same old, like, we have a feud, but we'll fight you on every single show. Like, you're not building up to a rivalry. You're not building up to a climax or something. You're just doing the same shit over and over again. So I'm never looking forward to a pay-per-view. With these guys, Enzo and Big Cass, I'm kind of looking forward to the next... Well, oh, yeah, Great Balls of Fire. I keep forgetting that's a fucking name. Jesus Christ. I hate that fucking name. And did you notice, too, and I mean, I know this is kind of late, whatever, everyone's making this joke, but it's a dick and balls, dude. The fire is made out of a dick.
I saw that shit when they first unveiled the fucking
I
thing.
never saw it like that. I thought it was just fire and
like
balls.
I saw the 2 little balls at the end, and then I was like, that flame is kind of straight right there.
Yeah, it's a flaming penis. Like, yeah, it sounds like a gay bar, like the flaming penis. So if you're flaming, you come in here.
Yeah, I mean, The Simpsons got the flaming mows, and fucking WWE got the flaming balls.
It's fucking messed up, man. And that's the thing. The flaming balls. But no, I mean, I don't know, man. I'm looking forward to them resolving this storyline at the end for 2 reasons. One, the same reason you are probably wanting this to end is I'm sick of the fucking storyline. You guys swerved me so many times. Let's stop being Vince Russo here. Let's get to an end. And then secondly,
because at one point we were like, shit, is it Cass that's doing this shit? Is it fucking Enzo? And then we're like, all right, nah, who the fuck is doing it?
But see, how are you saying that right now? You said it right now, and you had a smile on your face. So, like, would that be good? Like, would you be satisfied if that was the case?
Well, because I would. It would be like the biggest swerve ever, but I would kind of be satisfied because for a long time we've been saying that they should break up Enzo and Cass and have them do like singles runs. You know what I'm saying? And that would have been like the perfect fucking opener for like Cass to go his own way or Enzo to go his own way or whatever the fuck,
Yeah.
That would have been like perfect. But
yeah, nothing. I mean,
see what they're doing.
We'll see. I mean, like I said, they had to build towards that show, and plus, too, Money in the Bank is next week, which fuck. I'm not looking forward to fucking doing a show next Sunday again. I keep forgetting that there's 2 fucking shows a month.
Yeah, man, every fucking 2 weeks. And just the other day, for the Great Balls of Fire, last week, they were like, 4 weeks of the Great Balls of Fire. I was like, holy shit. Well, I was like, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Money in the Bank is coming up, isn't it?
It's like, Jesus. Or how Shinsuke Nakamura would say, money in the bank. I fucking hate the way he says that shit. Money on the fuck. Fucking, ugh. He has a cat in his mouth, dude. He has a cat in his mouth. But no. So I don't know. I'm looking forward to what's going on here. But the next thing is, goddamn, That was a hell of a main event. The Hardy Boys, Cesaro, Sheamus, that was good shit, man.
That was fucking man bullshit finish. But I'm like, okay, it gives them it keeps them both up. Both the teams are like, stay high. You know what I mean? Like
Exactly.
like no one like either of the teams didn't. Neither one of them are belittled right now, and which is good that they ended off on a draw. Even though it was a bullshit finish, the whole double count out. But like I said, they're both standing tall.
It was
Both
a fun
teams are
ride
standing
to
tall.
get there, basically.
Yeah.
And it was nice to see the tag team division have a main event. Like I know they're doing that with the women's division, and it was cool until it started becoming like the new John Cena thing. It was a fad at a certain point. The women's revolution was literally a fad. And now like the tag team thing, it's like, no, it felt like it earned that. It felt like it wasn't weird that this was happening. You know what I mean? So I was like, oh, it's pretty cool. And, the Hardy Boys, man, like, I hate that cage match they had, at the last pay-per-view, but this is getting a little bit better. I don't know, man. I have to eat my words on that.
Yeah, do you know the funny thing is I actually read this or I watched a video on it. I forget what it was, but there was like a rumor going around saying that the whole loss to Cesaro.
Mm-hmm. It was an accident?
No, it wasn't even. It wasn't that it's an accident. That it might be like the segue into them bringing the broken gimmick into the WWE. For example, there was like some talk going around saying that the whole part of the match at Extreme Rules, the cage match, where Jeff actually left Matt Hardy alone, that there was like a rumor going around saying that could be like a piece to the puzzle or a piece to like the a piece of that.
Rivalry, yeah.
Say what?
Like a piece of the rivalry. Like that'll be that one filter that's like, you know what?
Like just one little filter that would be added to like a whole bunch of culminations as to bring in the broken gimmick. Like Matt
it'll be the beginning of their promo video for the rivalry match or something.
Yeah, something like that. Like something like Matt would start blaming Jeff for leaving him by himself in the cage match and blah 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 blah. Kind of like something that they did with fucking TNA. Like he was blaming a lot of shit on Brother Nero.
Yeah.
And as to why he's this broken entity. So we'll see what happens. But tonight's match, fucking awesome.
That was fucking awesome. Now, my last point here is to be the booker. Now, this is not just to be the booker, but also a reason just to bring this up. But my boy Bray Wyatt's in trouble, man. Let me go ahead and show this motherfucker right here.
Oh, he is.
Oh, man.
Fine, JoJo.
God damn, JoJo.
Could you blame him?
No, I can't blame. Well, I mean, he has a fucking wife. Maybe that should be a reason.
Well, I mean, apparently they've been separated since March. So, I mean, if they've been separated since March, Bray, how long have you been fucking JoJo?
It's like, follow the booty. No,
yeah.
I don't know. Like, I want to be a big pervert and just completely focus on that particular part. Because here's the thing. Like, unless I get to see JoJo's ass, I mean, half of the situation is fat-ass, gross, hairy fucking Bray Wyatt. So my boner isn't, like, popping out my pants right now. Like, this is kind of fucking gross.
No, you know what? No, that should. You want to know why? Because you're a motherfucker looking like Bray against some fine-ass fucking looking woman like JoJo. It gives me hope.
Well, wait, you married, motherfucker?
So was Bray.
Oh, Jesus. God damn it.
I had to do it.
Even Bray Wyatt's looking down like, this motherfucker.
Bray Wyatt's like, damn, I didn't go that far. Bray, you did, motherfucker.
Yeah,
you actually pulled the trigger.
Yeah, but that's the thing, man, is like, for Bray Wyatt, man, like, he's doing this storyline with Seth Rollins, and I was completely bored of it. I was like, okay, you're just doing this. Wow, they're not even being shown on my fucking screen. I'll do it like this. Well, there you go.
The promo's like, man, fuck you.
Yeah, no shit. It's like, these guys are too shameless for us to show their fucking faces. But no, the thing is, like, this promo and just this whole feud with Seth Rollins has been so fucking boring. It's just, like, something for them to do until, like, something else better comes along. And, dude, Bray Wyatt brought something in that promo that I think came from this whole, like, scandal right now. Like, have you noticed he was a little bit more angrier? He's a little bit more, like, just kind of, like, I don't know, like, just more real. Like, it felt fucking good. I was like, this is why music back in the 90s and everyone was depressed and making songs like Korn, Nirvana, whatever the fuck. Like, it got to come from somewhere. Some kind of negativity and someone's fucking, like,
something bullshit going on backstage.
And I think it brought it out of fucking Wyatt, dude. Like, this motherfucker was intense tonight, dude. Just like, ugh. Like,
Bray's like, I think my push days are limited right now, so I'm about to go all out.
Yeah, man, and that's cool as shit. I think we got something like this is one of the better Bray Wyatt promos we got in a while, and it was nice to see Seth Rollins kind of like bounce off of it and do pretty good well as well. The crowd wasn't being an asshole crowd. I was expecting them to chant like "We want JoJo," whatever the fuck. The crowd didn't do that.
Yeah, I was expecting that.
Yeah, which I'm so glad they didn't do because the crowd's already fucked up Bray Wyatt. Like, remember his first night? They're chanting, Husky Harris, Husky Harris,
and when anytime Xavier Woods came out, people were saying we want Paige and shit. So I'm surprised that none of this shit happened.
Yeah, so I'm glad, man. I mean, it's pretty cool. I like the promo and everything too, but here's the biggest thing because it says be the Booker son, and I'm telling you, what do you do with Seth Rollins and Bray Wyatt right now? Like, I mean, I know they're gonna have you fight or whatever at Great Balls of Fire, but after that, what would you do if you were doing it?
Going into Great Balls of Fire or after?
After. Like, what would you do with them? If you had the books, if you were doing the show, what do they do after Great Balls of Fire in your, brain over there? And I'll go first what you think, actually. Because for me, what I would probably do is I would have Seth Rollins team up with the Shield again, and then somehow Braun Strowman comes back, and then maybe bring one guy over from SmackDown, like Luke Harper, Eric Rowan, and get that big Shield versus Wyatt family thing going on, and have that go all the way to Survivor Series. And do something there, because I feel like we need factions right now. Everyone is just fighting the same guy over and over again.
Yeah, shit, we don't have any stables or factions
Jinder
anymore.
Mahals, but I mean, those guys are not fighting the Singh brothers.
That's not really a faction though. That's more like Jinder Mahal and two Stooges.
Yeah, like J&J Security kind of shit. Or,
exactly. Like the only faction right now I think we have is the Welcoming Committee.
Ooh, that's true. And then that's the thing too is like I don't even think that's really a faction because on Talking Smack they all argue within each other. It's just fucking stupid. But as I'm saying that though, like that's what my idea is. Like, what would you do honestly if you had the booking power?
Shit, I would. Ooh, fuck. You know what I would do? I would probably give him try to give him a shot at the #1 contender for the WWE Championship, and have him actually go up against Brock. Only because I would do like Beast versus like the Eater of Worlds or like a monster. He's not the Eater of Worlds. Isn't that Braun?
No, that's Bray actually. Which is funny because Braun's the big tall dude. He should be the Eater, but Bray was like, "No, I'm fucking chunky.
I don't even know anymore, man.
Those are my worlds."
But I would actually have because to be honest, I was actually really like intrigued of the idea of Brock Lesnar versus Bray Wyatt for some reason. I don't know why. It's just that because I think it was that one promo a couple weeks ago when Bray was talking about slaying the beast and shit. I'm like, you go slay that beast, Bray.
Yeah,
I gotta see
that was
this
a good
shit.
promo. Like they got cool. I want to see what else he would say about that motherfucker. Right
yeah, exactly. Like I just because his promo work is usually good, and he can sell you. But if he's in a bullshit situation that he's trying his heart out, I mean, shit happens. Yeah. But I think putting him up against Brock Lesnar would be one interesting thing. And what I would do is, and hopefully Braun is healthy, and at that point, that's when Braun steps in and says, "Fuck you, I want Brock."
Yeah.
You know what I'm? Like fuck the whole thing between him and Roman Reigns, man. And who cares? Just put that man in a fucking triple threat with fucking Bray Wyatt and Brock Lesnar. See how that shit goes.
That would be amazing, and especially trying to test or tease the whole like, ooh, is he gonna be with Bray? I don't know. Am I gonna handle that?
See?
There we go. Like that'd be the fucking shit, man. So I don't know, but for me, tonight's show was average. It was pretty fucking boring, other than the big storyline points.
Man,
I mean,
hold on. I think me and you are right here. Is it a 2 out of 5? 2.5?
2.5 out of 5, like a motherfucker, man. Like, yeah. See, me and you with Raw, we always pretty much agree 100%. I think we're pretty much the same. With SmackDown, well, we'll see tomorrow night. But fucking SmackDown, I don't know. But yeah, man, I don't know. Like looking at Bray Wyatt over here too, like I'm a little bit jealous he gets to be with JoJo and everything. But I gotta give props. This is one of the better moments for him.
Fucking Bray Wyatt's like one of the only white dudes that can pull off fucking dreadlocks, man.
I know. Like, what the fuck?
Fuck, man.
Him and Rob Zombie. Oh my god, we both said the same shit.
God damn it.
Wow.
I need a JR right here. Oh my god.
Dynamite. Stereo. Choke slam. Stereo. No, man. So
bruh.
I'm going to say, people, because we're going to be end this off right now, but no, people, tomorrow night we'll be doing SmackDown. Tonight's Raw, like I said, 2.5 out of 5. That's not bad, right? You know?
It's average.
Yeah, I mean,
the main event, the whole Lesnar opening, and the Bray Wyatt stuff brought it up, and then you had your Dean Ambrose with the Miz and all that shit. But,
yeah, Emma returning to the fucking thing again.
but
bad. Yeah, so that's the show tonight, people. So with that said, and by the way, man, I really wish you were there on Saturday night on the after hours thing because you watched Boys in the Hood and Superbad. Weird fucking combination of movies to watch on Saturday.
Bro, what's funny is that I was actually finishing up Superbad on fucking Saturday.
Really? Wow. Okay.
I was watching it on Netflix because I was watching it like a week or so ago because I was sitting there saying you know what? I haven't really watched Superbad in like years and I don't really remember it. And I was like, I don't remember if I liked it. So I was watching it and I never got to finish because I fell asleep. I was like, let me finish watching this shit. And that was fucking Saturday.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. I mean, people, we did that on Saturday. We're going to be doing anime night this week. I'm not going to be there because I don't give a shit about anime night, and I have no idea what they're watching. It's probably just some weird anime stuff. But here's the thing that I am going to advertise, because we don't typically advertise this too much. But E3, man, was fucking stellar this whole weekend. I mean, even though tonight Sony was a little off, Except for Spider-Man.
Spider-Man was cool. God of War.
Ubisoft this morning with Far Cry 5. Now that was the shit. Yeah.
I did not watch the Ubisoft one, but I did catch the Far Cry one.
Yeah, that shit was cool.
And coming off from Far Cry 4, which to me kind of was bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
I'm very excited for Far Cry 5.
Yeah, so people, all this stuff that we're talking about here, like you watching the wrestling show and everything, but on midweek, usually we do movies and news. Yeah,
as if we were not nerdy enough on a wrestling podcast. Now we're talking about fucking video games.
But that's the thing, because midweek we always do news, we always do a bunch of political shit, whatever the fuck is trending out there. I'm playing a kibosh on that shit on Thursday. Gaming like a motherfucker. So if you guys want to come and talk about video games, talk about E3, Hovig, you are invited, sir. We're gonna be on that shit, and I got some thoughts about certain things. And man, to Nintendo Direct. There's only one more day left, man. Nintendo Direct better fucking hit that shit. And I'm waiting for Capcom to release Resident Evil 2.
Oh, you're talking about tomorrow, Nintendo's thing?
Yeah, because they haven't done theirs yet. And
I don't expect anything from them, only because new console dropped, Breath of the Wild's out. They got all the heavy hitters already out now. The only thing that I'm expecting right now is a couple games, maybe a new Pokemon game, but they did that Pokemon Direct shit last week. A release date or a release window and gameplay for Mario Odyssey. Maybe a couple things here and there for the Switch. That's all I'm expecting. I'm not expecting anything big with Nintendo because they already had their year ready.
You're right, and that's the thing. Yeah. So people who knows what's gonna happen? I'm still hoping at some point someone's just gonna release maybe Ed Boon just comes out, pops his head like Toasty, and fucking starts talking about Mortal Kombat or something more from Injustice 2. I don't know. I'm hoping for Capcom to be like, hey, Resident Evil 2 is done. Resident Evil 2 got the trailer. I'm waiting for any of this shit.
Shit, I forgot they're making that.
No, it's almost done. Too. 2 months ago they talked about that, and apparently it's almost done, and they were planning on showing it at some type of convention. And I'm like, okay, it could be Comic-Con, which is cool. That's in a month. But E3 is right here. Why not do it at E3? It would own the fucking whole press conference.
They would probably wait for a Tokyo Game Show, man.
Yeah, fuck, man.
Yeah.
I'm so hyped for that shit, dude. And seeing The Evil Within 2 and seeing how creepy that looks and how the crowd reacted, I'm like, dude, why not do Resident Evil 2? Especially Biohazard 7, everyone's still talking about.
Oh, yeah. I gotta fucking finish Evil Within 1, man.
Yeah, man. So, I don't know, people. I'm excited, man. Wrestling was all right. Gaming is fucking on the up and up.
And the Xbox One X.
Oh, yeah. So, people, that is it for tonight. I'm turning this shit off. Thank you very much for joining, y'all. There's only one joining. Y'all, what? Stupid. People, thank you for watching. I'm dumb. Tag the chat.
Well, no, they did join us. If they're watching, they're joining with us.
I appreciate people. I love you. Come give me a kiss. We are done. Y'all.
God of War.